what it is. It's your boy LB at Box Corner doing Box Talk, and we got some future matchups that we need to talk about. Move closer, move on. We got some future matchups we need to talk about. We talking about Keith one-time Thurman, who is in line, man. Let me tell you something about Keith one-time Thurman. I remember when he was, running around saying he wanted to be the number one, and he is number one now. And he said he hurt his arm or something, and he can't fight right now, but we see him out there sparring in the streets in Nepal, getting married. And I ain't taking nothing away from one time. Get your money, live good. That's what you gotta do. Us fighters, we train hard. We need a break. But when you come back from Nepal, you got some people waiting for you, man. They at your door, man. They knocking on the door. Terrence Bud Crawford. So let's put up a matchup of Terrence Bud Crawford, to me, which is a better matchup than Errol Spence Jr. against Keith one-time Thurman. Because we know Errol Spence Jr., the tree chopper, he gonna move in, slice your body out the way, get you up out there, walk you down. And we all see that he had problems with Kell Brook's footwork. In the beginning of him and Kell Brook's fight, Kell Brook's movement was giving him a little problem because he likes to walk in. So the matchup between him and Keith Thurman, to me, is even trickier because Keith Thurman knows how to move. Take nothing away from the boy. The boy's a student of the arts. Like, he knows what he's talking about. He knows what he's doing. He studied tapes. He's one of those. He's not just part of these new fighters that, they come in fighting, but they don't want to do their homework. He is a homework man. Like, listen to his videos. He's very informative. He's very smart. He knows what he's talking about. He knows what he's doing. So he can give somebody like Errol Spence Jr., the tree chopper, a problem because he plots forward. He comes forward. And, you see what he did with Sean Porter. Sean Porter is like a football player with gloves on, you know what I'm saying? And he, turned off all of Sean Porter's bull-like rushes and beat him up. So to me, he would actually give Errol Spence Jr. more of a problem. I ain't saying he gonna beat Errol Spence, but it could be more problematic, and he might eke out a decision if Errol Spence doesn't knock him out. He can maybe eke out a decision against Errol Spence. Now, him against Terrence Bud Crawford is different. We all know Terrence fights on both sides. His last fight, they asked him, hey, before he's a southpaw, his response was, I do what I want to do in there. Now, when a man talking with that type of confidence, he's a problem. Terrence Bud Crawford, to me, is Marvin Hagler 2.0. Do you see his face? The man is always serious. Even when he's joking, his face. That's that Marvin Hagler, like, kill you or self-destruct. Marvin Hagler would walk around with hats that said war, and Terrence Bud Crawford and Marvin Hagler have that same meanness in them. Like, they just mean in there. So his ability, his defense, and his footwork would negate Keith Thurman's footwork. It would make Keith Thurman's footwork look playtime. And if I was Keith, I would be looking more at the Errol Spence fight than the Terrence Bud Crawford fight, even though Terrence is coming up in weight. He is a problem. His footwork is on fleek. His defense is on fleek. His punching is on fleek. He beats you up southpaw, orthodox, right hands, left hooks, right hooks, don't even matter. So the best matchup, if we wanted the better matchup for boxing, would be Terrence Bud Crawford versus Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman versus Errol Spence Jr. Either Errol's going to knock him out and get rid of him in the early rounds, or he's going to be forced to fight a fight that he doesn't like, where he's got to chase you around, and but he still can catch up with you. But I just think, as styles make fights, the best fight would be Terrence Bud Crawford against Keith Thurman. But that fight, to me, still would lean heavily in Bud Crawford's favor, but since he's coming up, it'll 50-50 it out. So let's hope that we can get that match. Terrence Bud Crawford versus Keith Thurman. Who do I see fighting Errol Spence Jr. right now, where he's at? I think Errol Spence Jr. should force the Danny Garcia fight. Only because Danny Garcia stops. He does that